Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer. And the sign that I want to start with tonight, well, the next sign that I'm doing, because I just did Sagittarius, is my Cancer. See what it is that you need to hear and know the most at this time. Take what resonates to you and your situation. Leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit, as this is not going to apply to every single Cancer. Also, just flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation, as I can be talking about you or someone who's in your energy. And then also keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Right now, I'm just using my sound bowl to clear the energy from my space and your space as well, so that I can accurately interpret the messages that need to come out today. You also may notice that you feel this noise in a particular area of your body. And if so, that just means that it's activating a particular chakra. That's a good thing. But let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers. Right now I'm using my True Emotional deck. This is like a situational deck. You never really know what's going to come out in this deck, so we'll see which way this this reading goes. Heavenly Creator, Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family, Benevolent Spirits of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, protection, and direction. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that's going on that maybe they're not aware of? What is it that their higher self wants them to hear and know the most at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe. And Ashe. I feel like I missed something in that little prayer, but we'll see. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. Clear and accurate messages for my Cancers. It says, turning your back. So this reading is timeless. Put the pieces where they lay. But it says turning your back. So Cancer, you could have walked away from somebody. Or if you have not, you have made a decision to leave somebody in 2025. Like they are not coming with you to 2026. Okay? You could have turned your back on a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a job. This could be the city and state that you grew up in. Like, you know, it's going to vary from person to person. But tell me more, Spirit. A lot of transitional energy is going on right now because we're coming to the end of the year. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Cancers. It says spiritual, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So this card isn't necessarily a bad card, even though it sounds like it. 10 more times than not, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, the Most High has a way of clearing your space. Clearing space. That's the words that I like to use for it. Clearing space. But when you are in the midst of it, it looks like loss. Losing jobs, losing relationships, friendships, losing a version of yourself that just no longer resonates with you anymore, because that's what a spiritual death is. A spiritual awakening is. That's what an ego death is. And an ego death doesn't mean that your ego is dying. But what happens is, it's like when you go through an ego death, the ego doesn't necessarily go away, but you stop operating from it so much, and you get to understand the difference from what's your ego and what is your true self. Perfect example of ego to true self, right? I use this example all the time because this is when I know that my ego is, you know, in place. You know, our ego is like our armor. That's what we use to kind of protect ourselves. But sometimes it can also be in our way. But anyway, say I have a situation with somebody where maybe they hurt my feelings or they did something that I didn't necessarily care for. My ego would make me try to come off as nonchalant, like I don't care, I ain't worried about it no way, it's cool, like ain't no big deal. But deep down inside, like my true self, my higher self, I'm actually very hurt. That actually hurt my feelings a whole lot. But I'm acting as if it doesn't. My ego is making me act as if it does not bother me, when the reality is that it really, really does. So that. Like, that's the difference of your ego to your true self. It's like you're almost like a persona. Tell me more, Spirit. It says love spell. Okay. Love spell. Huh? There could be somebody that you decided to turn your back on, Cancer. And I don't think whoever this person is that you turn your back on, they may be trying to do something to get you back some type of way. You know, sometimes when I bring up anything about like dark magic or love spells, some people feel like it's far-fetched, like nobody would go to those measures to do something like that to keep you where you're wrong. Because people do stuff like that. And sometimes dark magic, love spells, it doesn't necessarily always have to be a situation where somebody is lighting a camera. Somebody can be lighting a candle. Camera, boom. Somebody can be doing something. I ain't said that on accident. I don't believe in coincidences and readings, but it could be a situation where somebody is looking at your pictures and pleasuring themselves. You get like pleasuring them, like that's all love work. That's tugging at somebody's energy. It could be, some people put stuff in food. There's a lot of stuff that people do to try to bind themselves to other people. Okay, so just be aware of that. Anyway, it says happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus, baby. Okay, if I don't know one thing about Cancers, your love life may not be the greatest. But you gonna make sure that them finances, y'all career life, y'all be on point. I mean, there's not a Cancer I've ever seen differently. Like, y'all love life may be the shambles, but that career gonna be intact. Yeah. And the next card that came out was fed up. Some of y'all have had such bad experiences in dating and love, or maybe your past relationship put such a bad taste in your mouth that you won't even want to think about it right now. You want to just soak in your single life right now. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, it's like fed up. It's like I can hear somebody saying like, I've had it up to here with this person. I've had it up to here. Next thing that came out is family. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. For some of you, it says heartbreak. Now, some of you all could be heartbreak. Some of you guys could have walked away with a broken heart. Somebody could have broke your heart and that led you to walk away, whatever it may be. But some of you all feel like somebody put the family that maybe you created with this person, or something that you felt like you wanted to create with this person, in jeopardy by their decisions. The last card that I got is Thug. I don't really know what this is in relation to. I don't know if somebody was living. You could have been dealing with somebody who was just always getting themselves caught up in something, like they just did not want to pull themselves out of the daggone streets. Something like that. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. It says under pressure, anxiety, decision, time running out. What is this? I'll take 2 cards just came out. Pop the question, love, hate. Yeah. Some of y'all have a real love-hate relationship with this person. And you could be feeling under pressure. Or the person is feeling under pressure. I don't know what this is about. But I feel like this love-hate, with this love and hate, push, pull, hot, cold. Some of y'all are just really past that dynamic. Like the highs and the lows, and just that them ups and downs. It's just you're just wore out. It's like when the highs are great, but them lows be low. And it's like some of y'all have just had enough and have decided to walk away from a situation if you haven't already. So I don't know what this is. I feel like somebody's under pressure to maybe pop the question before they end up